Do you ever wonder why price bounces from the same zones every single time? It's actually pretty simple. It's all based on the aggressiveness of the orders at these levels, but we're not going to get into that. We're going to get into something else. How do I even identify these zones in the first place, and what are my conditions? Because just knowing how to identify these levels and be aware of these levels can increase your win rate a silly amount. So there's 3 conditions I look for. Number 1, we're starting off with structure. So as you can see, this is a level, and this could potentially be a new level, but I wouldn't class it as a level yet. Why? Because it hasn't created new market structure. So as you can see, if we look at the structure here, we created a low, we created a high, and once it breaches this low and creates new market structure, this level is then validated and it's a valid level. Whereas if we look at this level, yes, it's had a nice little move off, but it hasn't created new structure. So once it breaks this low, and if we play it forward a little bit, there we go. It's now broken the low. This level is now validated. The next condition I'm looking at is time. And that is basically after the price created the level, how long did it take to then retest that level? And this mainly applies for break and retest type levels. So as you can see, we had the level here. It wasn't a valid sell level. I wouldn't have taken it here because we didn't really create much structure. We didn't do a massive move. So instead, we then breached and then we came down for the retest. Now, my basic rule is I want a 1 candle break, which we kind of saw. This was a bit of a messy one, but 1 candle break, 1 candle just chill consolidation, and then the next candle is the retest. And this happened perfectly. As we can see, it breached, came for the retest, worked amazingly, and did the move. Here's another example. As you can see, we had a nice little level here. We had a 1 candle break. This is a perfect break because there's no price action near the zone. It's just clean price action with nothing there. We consolidated and did our thing for a while and then retested after a few days, tapped into the level perfectly and made the move. And basically, the faster price comes down to retest our level, the more aggressive it is. So if we saw, let's say, a 1 candle break and then the next candle it came instantly back down to tap the level, I wouldn't take that in my rules because that is way too aggressive of a retest. And the last condition is size, and this is the most obvious one. Size does matter. Yes, it does. What I measure is the size of the move in, as you can see, 600, and the size of the move out, again, 600. What I'm basically looking for is a minimum of 100 pips in and out of a level. And the reason is because I look from anywhere between 40 and 80 pips take profit. And if I'm looking for a 80 pips take profit from a 100 pip level, I'm looking for that level to provide 80% of the move that it did on the way in, which is quite unrealistic. Compared to a level, let's say like this, which is 600 pips, if I'm only looking for a 50 pip take profit, that's like just less than 10% of its total move, and that is very realistic. So you just got to think of things in terms of probabilities and statistics, like what are the chances that this makes a move, or what are the chances that this level compared to this level provides a pullback?